Hey guys, I am in Arizona again. Honestly, I did not have the mental capacity to vlog this entire trip. We are here doing the Christmas photo shoot. I am actually going to go over some of my samples and talk about just the process of what it was like to create this collection. Some pieces here ready to go. We did content day today. Shipped out like a bazillion packages because our pre-order Color Theory items got here, and then some of our pre-order Over the Moon sweaters got here too. So we packaged those and we prepped for the photo shoot. Actually, I'm going to show you a little bit of behind the scenes for that. So let's do that. So we have this super cool burnt toast wrapping paper we're going to be doing some fun stuff with. This is going to be just like a cute little setup we have for photos. And then we have some cool stuff over here. We have this super cool trucker hat display that we're going to be shooting. We have something coming up with knitwear. Can't tell you yet what that's going to be. And then this is our tree. We have these cutie little burnt toast ornaments that some of you might see again later on. And then we have some PR boxes all wrapped up and ready to go. This is kind of what we have set up for the collection. A lot of this will be available at this new 10/30 drop. Some of it will have to wait until our next drop. Also, like, can we even handle these? And then over here, that's some old inventory. So we keep a warehouse closet, and that's kind of what I have right now. It's one of everything that we are currently selling in my size so that it's always here. These are some new items. We're going to be taking these outside and doing some lifestyle shots with them. So they are all ready in like outfits, ready to be shot. Also, I totally forgot the top that I'm wearing is new too. Let's take a look. Okay, now I'm going to walk you guys through some of our samples, and most items do take a couple rounds of samples before we get it right, before we photo shoot it and launch it to you guys. I have some of the physical ones here, some of the other ones are at my house in Washington. By the way, if you don't know, if you didn't watch the last video, my warehouse is in Arizona. I live in Washington. Me and my husband fly here like once a month to get things done. But I have some here that I can physically show you like what we changed so that you guys can kind of see behind the scenes of the process. And so this is our jersey. I was very specific about the sleeve length. I wanted it to not be short when you put your arms out, so not be too long. So this is what we landed on. This is the perfect one. Oh, also color of the tag is bright yellow. The back as well. I'm going to put on the other sample for reference. So for this one, the neck was a little bit too tight for my liking. So on the one that we are launching, it is not as restrictive. I can definitely tell. Like this one, it's fine, but it kind of feels like I'm wearing a choker. Whereas the one that we are actually launching is so much more comfortable and also more stretchy. And this one, this is the sleeve test. I don't know if you guys can see. And again, every body is different. It was just a little bit too long. And then something else, this is a lot lighter than this. So we made sure this is more saturated. Then another one, I have a couple samples of this one because I really wanted to get it right because this is not a cheap product to produce. But it is so freaking epic. I've never made anything this cool before, so let's hop into those. We have got an iconic burnt toast denim jacket. This is the very first one. This is not the final. You'll see. First thing is the sleeves were way too long and also way too tight. Like it fits, but it's not how I wanted it to fit. I want it to fit more like streetwear. Okay, so this was sample number one, so I had changes. I did not have any changes on the patches. I guess I could show you guys those. I designed all of these guys. We have our iconic panther. Honestly, a lot of these are either an iconic saying or design that we've done. We have this parody of a Reading Rainbow, running late again, which is me. And then we have burnt toast Waffle House edition. But also, see, there's nothing on the back, totally fine. We'll get to that later though. Sample number 2 sleeves are still very long, but they are way looser. So much more comfortable. This isn't the one that we're going with though. Oh wait, also there's more patches I didn't show. Another iconic one, I channeled my inner boy mom, and it's an eagle riding a skateboard. It's the final we're going with. And also, just so you know, this is on pre-order. I think one other thing might be on pre-order as well, because it was supposed to launch with the rest of the collection, but I took this many samples, and the samples aren't just turned around really quick. It's a whole process. So this is the one that is final. Sleeves are still good. Lots of room in there. And I can see my hands now. And one more thing. It says burn it down and build it better, which is my life motto right now. Okay, these ones are the blue velvet trousers, just like the yellow ones we launched in the last one. I actually didn't need to do a lot of samples of these because we just made them exactly like the yellow. These are heavy, and so it's best to size down in these just because they are like thick. They're thick and heavy. They are gorgeous. Okay, this is our next piece. I'm actually going to try it on for you. This is the final, and this was one of the samples. I wasn't totally clear in my direction in my mock-up. So what happened is the back of the shirt design got printed on the front and the front on the back. I was like, maybe I do want to switch it when I put it on. But I was like, nope, I don't want to switch it. I need it to be the star in the front and the words in the back. The sleeve is mesh, but the inside, it's honestly like a really soft pair of leggings is what it feels like. Super soft, super stretchy. This is our regular mesh, so it's also super stretchy and soft. And then we did a bell sleeve. Okay, and this is the correct one. Yeah, this one didn't take too many sample rounds, and I literally love it. This guy, I'm actually bummed about because it didn't end up making the cut at all. I feel like a big duster. I love the pattern, and I also love the fuzziness. It didn't get made correctly. I don't like how it sits on me. It's just funky and weird. Because of the weight of the fabric, the sleeves literally went down to my ankles. See, it just fell off me. Super great quality. I will absolutely say that. Super great quality, but it is literally like 9,000 pounds and it's so staticky. But yeah, didn't love this, so didn't want to manufacture it. Okay, honestly, I don't have a time to change into everything else, so I'm gonna keep this one on for a little bit. This is the Legends jersey. This one I didn't need too many samples, but I knew everything about it I was gonna love, like as far as the cut and the quality, because it is our black jersey, just with new designs. So I actually adjusted it and moved some things around a little bit, like up, down, and then this is what we landed on. I literally love it. These two items did not need a sample process either because we've done metallic plissé pants before, so we just did a new color. This is our iconic trouser. Just changed the fabric of it a couple months ago to something that feels more like satin. Not to be confused with satin, but feels like it. This guy, I actually did go through a few samples. So this is the new boxy mesh dress, so it doesn't have the empire waist like our, you know, signature mesh dress. The width of it, I changed it so it was like a little bit smaller because I want it to be boxy but not look weird. Another big change that I did do, okay, see the neck? There's like no stretch. It's like stiff. There's literally no stretch. This one, I made the neck hole bigger because it was hard to get over my head. The other one wasn't moving like literally at all. So here you can see the stretch. These are two completely new items as well. This one, it just got nailed, honestly, between my direction and the way that the manufacturer produced it. We just nailed it. So it is a mesh skirt. I don't know if you can tell, but the slip goes only to here. It does have a beautiful waistband and it is super stretchy. Honestly, probably one of my favorite pieces that we've ever done. It is just like the mesh top that we did, but in the skirt. I actually was thinking it might be cute to wear them as a set. So somebody do that and let me know what it looks like. And then this one is a bodysuit. I feel like this is just so exciting. This is something that I've like dreamt of in my head. You're gonna see obviously the photos. It's really hard to capture what it looks like not on a body. Just a couple samples of this. Honestly, they nailed this one too. This is the back, by the way, in the front. But what I was finding was when it was on me, the edges that like go off the shoulder, if I were to like move and do anything, they would kind of like flip up and roll up. And so what we ended up doing is adding like a little tiny stitch inside so that it stays down on your shoulders even while you're like actually doing life. This one is so cute. This is what we call a mix and match set. Obviously the first one we did was the green and black checkered. It was the same, but the point is that you can mix and match them with other items. Like you could wear just the pants, do it with a graphic. You could wear just the shirt, do it with some biker shorts. Christmas theme, but also wear it year round. Also, that's what we did with our entire collection. Like, yes, it's Christmas, but you can wear this the entire year. And I've got to tell you, the green and black set is probably my most worn item, and it's just from our last launch. But this actually did have to go through a sample process. This is what we were going to do. However, black wasn't going on the white fabric very well, and the white was too see-through, and just specifically with this fabric, it's so thin. I last minute switched this, so I'm pretty sure actually this is going to be on pre-order as well. And usually things are on pre-order because I switch things up because I don't like what has been produced. Okay, and then we have this dress. I pretty much have dreamt about this dress, and then I thought it was a perfect time to launch it for the holidays. But this is literally beautiful. You'll see pictures of it on, but it is a mini dress with a halter neck, and we do have a tie in the back. This did take one sample, and then we made some tiny adjustments to the armhole. It was like nearly perfect. I probably could have sold it the way it was, but I made one tiny adjustment and made the armhole go down just a tad. Like, obviously we don't want to see your bra, but we also want to make sure it's not like digging into you. Okay, I felt like I was missing something, and I was like, there has to be more. I had to have done more. And I did. I did a green checkered cardigan, just like the black and white one, but in 2 shades of green. And then we did this pink and red swirl skirt. It's the same fitting as the Color Theory one. And then we do have graphics and trucker hats, but honestly, they're all like prepped and ready for the photo shoot tomorrow, so you're just gonna have to see photos of those. Okay. Let me know if you like these. I mean, I can do them at every launch if that's what you guys want to see. Like, do you guys want the yellow zebra to be produced in like a different way? I'm also always down for like suggestions of what you guys want to see. Like, do you need the perfect little black dress? Like, tell me. It doesn't mean I'm gonna do everything, but like, I'm totally down to have some inspiration, some feedback from you guys. Like, ultimately, I'm making these clothes for us, so would love your input. Until next time, bye.